There was this story came out about the tricks waiters and waitresses use to try to get you to spend more money, including staring down, like asking if you want top shelf and little stare. Bringing out the expensive, good-looking stuff and walking by, which I think that one is brilliant. Like that one to me is like the best thing you probably do because then everybody wants that, especially if it looks good for the Instagrams. Like that'd be ideal. But Riley, you had different stances.
Well, because of the fact that I worked at Hooters, I had to know my audience, right?
What does that mean?
So basically, we have very, very small little uniforms, and your top half was definitely on display. So if a guy would come in with a lady or a girlfriend, I would stand in a way very straight, and I would take, the little fold-out things that they put your check in?
Yes.
I would hold that in front of the top area as to not be disrespectful. Because let's face it, if the lady don't want you to tip, the guy ain't going to tip.
Yeah,
That was the first stance, straight up and down, holding the thing in front of me. But if it was a group of guys, a bachelor party, there was certain stances similar to the bend and snap.
Wait, what's the bend and snap?
It wasn't really a bend and snap. The bend and snap is from Reese Witherspoon, Legally Blonde.
Yes.
The bend and snap.
Oh, okay.
So this was more like the lean and slide.
Like you're dancing? Doing the
No,
cha-cha slide
like
with
if,
DJ
remember
Casper?
what I told you about the napkins, where if you give them a napkin,
Yes.
instead of just placing it on the table, you put it down and kind of slide.
Oh, okay. Like all
A little
seductively?
view. It's terrible, but hey, you know what? I was 19 years old, okay?
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I couldn't pull that off.
You just have to know your audience because it was all about the money.
I rarely
Give me
know
the
my
tips.
audience. Like, hence why I say things I shouldn't say. Because I really think I'll have a good read on a room, and then I'll say something, and I'm like, oh. If you agree with this, 877-995-4681. Somebody texted in at 99338. My restaurant used to have a tab every shift meant to keep track and give out free shots and drinks to customers.
Oh, yeah. Like when I was a shot girl, there was always allocated like 6 shots that you could do for free.
Really? Just for like special occasions or?
Either special occasions or to get somebody to buy more, because a lot of times if they'll taste one, they're like, oh, yeah, that's good. Let me get another one.
Yeah.
So there was like 6 on the side that you could get for free that were diluted. But
yeah, I mean, liquor, you make a lot of money. I remember my first club gig I did here. Like the bar had given me like a tab of like, can you call a number, Eric? Of $100 for drinks. I was like, oh, cool. Like I can buy a round of shots. People got it. So I bought people a round of shots of Fireball, and then the club person was like, hey, just so you know, you've hit your tab. And it was like 5 shots of Fireball, but it was like going for like $20 a shot because back then it was the thing. So
yeah,
it was, that. Good morning to Zach and Dundalk.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. So you've done the trick with the top shelf liquor before?
Absolutely, yeah. I've definitely seen that it works. You hype up like the Captain and Coke, like you said, and like I know that I've literally snuffed off the like just rail rum liquor or anything like that. Just make it seem like it's nothing.
So is it work more on dudes or on the ladies?
I think that it depends, like kind of like where I would say like your audience,
sure.
You know, so, sort of thing. Like I know that you just flash a smile, and like if the ladies like it, then they'll get the top shelf liquor. You know, dudes too. You know, whatever.
Yeah, I feel like if
depends on how cute he is. Let's be real.
Well, I'd say if a dude on a date, I feel like that dude's not gonna want to be like, oh, I'm getting the other stuff. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's gonna be that too. Zach, man, thank you so much for calling.
If you can be personable and like you just like make it seem like you're friends with them.
Sure.
Flash them a smile, like you said, make them feel good.
I always like to feel good. Zach, man, thank you for calling. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you so much.
Bye. Alexis, you were a bartender, and you would do a similar thing.
Yes, I do.
So what would be like a certain like vibe you would get to give them a free shot, or how would it work?
So basically, I kind of read the whole bar as a whole. Sometimes if I had a large party, I would, entertain them, but I would also go and just kind of play with liquor and just make new drinks and say, hey, you want to try this?
Oh, that's brilliant.
And normally people are like, oh, that looks really good. And then they'll say, I'll take one. So especially if you get a good reaction from the drink.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's a Captain and Coke, but reverse. So it's a Coke first, then we pour in the Captain.
I had a bartender once, a female bartender, name a shot after me, after my 3 favorite flavors. I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Oh, boy.
But I would order that shot every single time. I think it was like $13.
Oh, my goodness. Well, the more you know. Alexis, thank you for calling. Have a great day.
Thank you, you guys too.
Bye. You can take us over text 99338.